Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Ya Rabbi lakal hamdu kama yanbaghi li jalali wajhika wa azimi sultanik. Allahumma rabbana lakal hamdu bima khalaqtana wa razaqtana wa hadaytana wa farrajta anna. Allahumma lakal hamdu bil iman wa lakal hamdu bil islam walakal hamdu bil Quran. Amma ba'd, fa'a'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbana zidna ilma. Allahumma faqihna fid din. Allahumma hasibna hisaban yasira. Allahumma inna nas'aluka ilman nafi'an wa amalan mutaqabbalan wa rizqan tayyiba. Allahumma thabbitna indal mauti bila ilaha illallah. Amin ya rabbal alamin. Rabbi yassir wa la tuassir wa tammim bil khair. Allahumma ij'al amalana kullahu salihan waj'alhu liwajhika khalisan wa la taj'al li ahadin fihi shay'a. Amin ya rabbal alamin. So today we are going to talk a little about grammatical treatment of plurals. This is where we left last class. So grammatical treatment will become clearer when we study pronouns, pointing words, fragments, and sentences, right? So when we finish all our fragments, so it will be more clear. So for now, we're gonna see that all non-human plurals are treated as singular feminine. The example is sayyaratun. So what kind of combination is sayyaratun?
Atun.
Yeah, so this is feminine version, right? So sayyaratun is the singular, and when we make it then dual gonna be sayyaratani, sayyarataini, right? So this is nasab and jar, and then the plural would be sayyaratun. So atun combination is for female plural, right? So and we know that this atun combination gonna be shared with non-human plurals, right? So non-human plurals are treated as singular feminine. So if I have to use pronoun with sayyaratun, what pronoun should I use? Huwa?
Singular.
Here.
Huwa, hum,
Yeah.
hiya, hunna.
Here.
Which
Hunna.
hunna?
Here.
Sayyaratun?
Yeah, hunna. For
Here.
singular, here.
Here, Saratun.
Actually, we are supposed to use hunna,
Here for
right?
singular and
Sayyaratun
Yeah.
is plural.
Because it's
hunna
plural.
for
But
singular.
non-human plurals are
Singular.
treated as a singular feminine. So we are supposed to use hiya version. Hiya
Yeah.
sayyaratun. We need to remember that.
Yeah, because singular. Yeah.
Okay. So non-human plurals are going to be treated as singular feminine. Hiya sayyaratun. We need to keep this example in our head. Okay. Hiya
So,
sayyaratun. Yes.
sister, you are recording. Can I talk?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you're telling her, someone was asking you and you're telling her, Hiya Rusulu, only गैर आकिल के साथ होता है ना सिंगुलर.
Yeah, but
तो रुसुल के
this is
साथ
the
हिया नहीं आएगा.
okay, you know that broken plural.
broken plural only गैर आकिल हो तो सिंगुलर आता है ना.
जी.
Yeah, we are talking about broken plurals. So whenever we have, like for example, we have Rasul. Rasul is Akil, right?
Yes.
Rasul.
Yeah.
So now when we have its plural is Rusulun.
Yes.
Okay. So now when we have broken plural, even for human, what's gonna happen? I have a choice. Like we see in example in Quran Pak, it says Tilka Rusulu. Tilka, what kind of Ismul Ishara is Tilka? Masculine or feminine?
Feminine.
Feminine.
Feminine, right? Right, Apa?
Yeah.
Yes.
So Tilka is used with Rusulun. Why? Because there is a choice. When there is human.
For both he's gonna use, right? All
Human broken plural. Then we have a choice. Yeah. Okay. So when it is Rusulun, I can say whom Rusulun. They are Rasul, or I can also say here Rusulun.
Okay. Jazakumullah khair.
But for Sayyaratun, since this is non-human, I cannot say Hunna Sayyaratun.
Ustada, I have a question. So, in both cases, like you said, tilka or hum, for the rusulun, it will be the feminine pronoun will be used, right?
Yeah, singular one,
Yeah.
feminine singular.
Okay, jazakallah.
But we have a choice. We can use the plural one, masculine plural. Just like I'm giving example, we can say hum rusulun. They are rasul. Or I can say here rusulun. Why I can use here? Because it is broken plural. And why I can use whom? Because this is human plural.
Human plural.
Okay, so both choices are there. But these choices are not available for non-human. Right? So for Sayyaratun is the non-human plural. So I cannot say Hunna Sayyaratun because non-human plurals are going to be treated as singular feminine. What does singular feminine mean? I'm gonna use the Hiya version of it. So I would say Hiya Sayyaratun. Okay, this is little tricky. This is little weird, but this is how it is. And we will see a lot of example in Quran Pak that there is non-human plural and they are going to be treated as hunna. Oh, sorry, as a singular family. Yeah, as a hiya. Okay, so that is when we are going to treat non-human plural as a singular feminine. Everything else is treated as is. So the sound masculine human plural are treated as plural masculine. For example, over here I'm gonna say whom Muslimuna, right? I do not go take any other route. So this is why, because this is regular plural. First of all.
Salim.
Yeah, sound masculine human plural. Right? So it is going to be treated as a plural masculine. So I'm going to say hum muslimuna. For sound feminine human plural, which is muslimatun, what pronoun should I use?
Hunna.
Singular.
No, singular.
No,
Why singular?
not
Plural.
singular.
Hunna.
No, it's plural.
No, this is not broken plural. This is sound feminine human plural.
Oh, then we'll do
Yeah.
regular. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is regular plural.
Yeah.
And this is human. So that's why we're gonna treat them as a plural feminine. So hunna muslimatun. Then words that are plural by meaning. Okay, like qawmun, nasun, qarnun, right? All these kind of words which are qawmun, we say a nation, right? So we translating it as a singular,
Group.
right? But qawm is not one person,
The group.
right? Qawm is not one person, it is plural. So that kind of plurals are called isam jama. Someone's mic is on, right? So these kind of words are isam jama, and for isam jama we are going to use plural masculine. So what kind of pronoun should I use with qawm?
Whom?
Hum qawmun, right? Hum qawmun,
Yes.
they are the nation. Now human broken plurals are treated as plural masculine. So they are not giving over here. They are not saying that they can be treated as a feminine, singular feminine. But we know this is the reality. So they can be treated as a singular feminine. So rusulun. Okay, now let's see some drill over here. So the first one says al-ulama. So you guys tell me the number. What is the number over here? Is it singular? Is
No, it's
it plural?
plural.
Or
Plural. It's
Plural.
broken
how
plural.
do
No?
you know? How do you know it is plural?
Broken plural.
alim ulama'u.
Yeah, because
Broken plural.
basically we know over here, and even the translation is saying the scholars, right? So this is plural. And what kind of plural is it?
Broken.
Broken plural. Broken plural.
Broken plural. If it was regular plural, what it should be?
Hum.
No.
Oh, it should have been alimun.
Alimun.
Yeah, it should be alimuna.
Yeah.
Okay, alimuna. So alimuna is like, it could be like that, but it is ulama'u. Ulama'u. Can I say ulama'un?
No.
No.
Why not?
It is because of
Broken
partly
plural
flexible.
doesn't
It is
convey.
partly flexible.
Yes, it is ending on alif mamduda. It is partly flexible. Okay, so this kind of pattern, the broken plural pattern, they have many patterns. There are more than 20 patterns of broken plural, right? Some of them are fully flexible. For example, I say kitabun, and then what is the plural?
Kutubun.
Kutubun.
Right, kutubun. So it is fully flexible.
Because it
What
is
is my
taking
proof that it is fully flexible?
tanween.
No.
Tanween.
Tanween.
Taking tanween.
Yeah, so tanween is telling me that this word is fully flexible.
Yes.
But then some of pattern we have like this ulama, or we have a pattern like masajid, right?
Yeah.
So can I say masajidun?
No.
No, this pattern is not going to take tanween because this is partly flexible. This is broken plural, right? And this broken plural, this pattern is partly flexible. So it is not going to take tanween. So this ulama, it is plural. And is it, what is the gender of ulama? Someone's mic is on. Who is? If we are not talking, we can mute ourselves.
Masculine.
Yes, ulama is masculine and human masculine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, next one, anharan. What kind of word is anhar? What is the singular of it?
Nahar.
Nahar. Nahar.
What does that mean?
River.
River.
River, right? Tajri min tahtiha al anhar.
Anhar, yeah.
Yeah, a lot in Quran Pak, right?
Uh-huh.
So this is Nahrun is singular.
Nahru is singular, yeah. Yeah, Nahru is singular, Anhara is plural.
Yes, and Nahrun is fully flexible. So when
Yeah,
it is singular,
yeah.
it is fully flexible, but then it has a broken plural,
Mhm.
right? So
Yeah.
Anhar. So now this Anhar is plural. What kind of plural it is? Broken plural,
Yeah.
right?
Non
And how we
non-human. Non-human.
what pronoun should I use?
Sorry,
Here.
what did you say? Sorry, I didn't get your question. What did you say?
What pronoun should I use with that?
Here.
Yeah.
Yes, hiya Anharun. Anharun.
Yeah.
Right? So here will be used. Why? Because this is
Broken plural.
broken plural.
Yeah.
Broken plural is not good enough to say.
Non-human, yeah.
Non-human broken plural,
Mm-hmm.
right? So then we are to 100% we are using here with that. Okay, next one. Qailun.
Singular.
What kind of word is that?
This is
Singular.
masculine, singular, yeah.
Singular.
What is
Singular
our
male.
proof that this is singular?
Un, because of the
Tanween at
qailun.
the end.
No, un is not the clue. When I say kit,
Qailun.
Qailun
Yeah.
is singular.
It's the Failun version, right?
yeah, fa'ilun, yes. We, for now, we can see that, okay, that translation is helping us. But you cannot just say, okay, it is singular, it is taking tanween, so it is singular. Because when I say kutubun, right?
That is plural.
That was
Broken.
It's plural.
Kutubun is not singular. So you should
Broken
not just, by looking at the tanween, you cannot decide that if it is singular or it is plural, because plural also, the broken plurals also take tanween.
Here by seeing the translation ACR.
Yeah,
That is
because now, since we are
Mhm.
not like strong enough in our vocabulary, so now for now the translation is helping us.
yeah.
So qailun mean a sayer,
Yeah.
a narrator. So someone who is saying something. Okay, now, so what kind of, so we are saying this is singular.
Masculine.
Now, is it masculine, feminine?
Masculine.
Masculine.
What pronoun should I use with that?
Here.
Hua.
He,
Hua.
Hua. No, hua.
Hua, sorry.
this,
Because
when
it's
it is
singular.
singular, yeah, when it is singular, then why we are using here with that? This is masculine we are saying, so we're gonna say huwa qailun. He is the narrator. Okay, as-safinati.
It is a feminine word. Singular feminine. Singular feminine.
No.
Yeah, safina is the ship.
Because of the ta marbuta.
No.
Yeah. Okay, so this is singular.
Singular feminine.
And then it is feminine. Right?
Mhm.
As-safinati. So what pronoun should I use with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, safinatu, right? This is a safina, this is a ship. Now, yadun, hand.
Body part, so feminine.
Body part.
Body
Singular.
part
Singular
in
feminine.
pair. Their body part in pair.
Yeah,
Singular
but
feminine.
first
Singular.
we need to say singular, dual, or plural.
Singular.
Singular
Do.
feminine.
This is singular. Yadun
Yeah.
is singular.
Yeah.
Yadani would be dual. And then aidin. This is like a broken plural. For when it is coming to plural, it's gonna have a broken plural.
We will use here yadun.
Yeah, body part in pair. So we treat them as a
Singular.
feminine,
Feminine.
as a feminine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So body part in pair. Okay, now al-jibal.
Human broken plural.
What?
Not human. Human.
No,
ये
no.
mount-
Mountains.
ये
Oh, the
mountain कब से
mountain.
human हो गए?
That was just the slip of the tongue.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, so what is the singular version of it?
Jabalun.
Jablon.
Yes, Jabalun.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Mhm.
Jabalun
And
is the
Jibal.
singular, and then Jibalun would be the plural of it. And this is it regular plural or what is that?
Broken.
Non-human. Non-human.
Non-human broken plural.
Non-human broken plural.
Yeah, I told
Okay,
that.
so we're gonna say this is plural.
Mhm.
And is it masculine or feminine?
I mean,
Feminine.
Feminine, singular feminine.
What? Very good. Why feminine?
Because non-human broken plural.
Exactly. And what pronoun should I use with that?
Here,
Here.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good. So I'm gonna use here with that. Okay, then Ambiya'u. What is the singular?
Perfect.
Nabi.
broken
Nabi.
plural.
Nabiyun is the singular.
Yes, Nabiyun.
And then Ambiya is the plural. What kind of plural?
Human plural.
Human broken plural.
Yeah.
Human broken plural. Okay.
Yes.
So this is human broken plural. And we have a choice.
Yeah.
Yes, we have a choice.
Here and Hua
Oh.
both we can use.
Yes, we can say whom, not here or who.
Oh, sorry.
Whom.
Yeah, yeah. Whom?
Plural
Yeah.
we're gonna use. So we can
Yeah.
we say whom Ambiyahu,
Or here.
or we can say here Ambiyahu.
Here.
Yeah.
Sister, I have a question.
Hmm.
Ambiyau, it is also somewhere Nabiyuna.
Yeah. So in Quran Pak we have both choices. So some places Nabiyun is used, which is una ending, which is regular.
Regular plural.
Yeah. But
But
then it has broken plural as well. That's gonna happen. One word can have multiple plurals. It can take regular plural and it can take broken plural. Okay. Did I answer your question?
yeah, yes.
Okay.
So
Next one.
Ustada, when the regular plural is used, then we use the regular
Whom.
pronouns with it,
So
right?
we're gonna
Whom
say Nabiyun. Yeah.
Ji. Jazakallah.
Nabiyun. Yeah. Okay. Mufsidina.
Regular male plural.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mufsidun, Mufsidina.
Yeah.
Sidin.
So is it singular, dual, or plural?
Plural.
This is
Whom.
plural.
Whom.
Okay. This is regular plural.
Yeah.
Okay. What status is Mufsidina?
Rafa.
Nasab
No,
and
sorry.
Rafa.
No. Rafa.
Nasab and Jar.
Nasab or
Nasab or
jar.
jar.
Yes.
Nasab or jar.
Yeah.
Ummah need to be united on something. Huh?
Nasab or jar, sorry.
All different opinions over here. Okay, now you guys need to do a Muslimun chart on Mufsidun. So the word is Mufsidun. Let's do Muslimun chart on that.
Mufsidun.
Mufdani.
Mufsidani, mufsiduna.
Mufsiduna.
Okay, how Muslimun chart goes?
Mufsidun, mufsidan, mufsidin,
Muslimun,
mufsidani,
Muslimani, Muslimuna.
Exactly. Thank you so much. Can you repeat slowly, please? The whole Muslimun chart on Mufsidun.
Mufsidun, mufsidan, mufsidin, mufsidani, 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 mufsiduna, mufsidina, mufsidina.
Yeah.
Very good.
Mufsidatan, mufsidatin, mufsidatani, mufsidataini, mufsidataini, mufsidatun, mufsidatin, mufsidatin.
Very good. This is how I want. Good job. Barakallahu fiki. So Mufsidina, should we say this is masculine or feminine?
Masculine.
Masculine. Okay, next one. Ayatin. What is the singular of it?
Aya.
Ayat.
Ayatin.
Ayat.
Ayatun.
Ayatun.
Ayatin.
Tun tanti both.
Ayatun. Right?
Yes.
So ayatun and then ayatun. It can take all three.
Yeah.
Ayatun, ayatan, and ayatin. It is fully flexible. Okay, now ayatin is the plural of it. What
This
kind
is
of plural?
non-human.
Broken.
Non-human.
Non-human broken.
Single.
It is not broken. Actually, it is sound, right? Because it is
Yeah.
taking.
Ayatin.
uh,
Ayat. Alif
it
ta.
is
All,
taking.
all the Arabs, yeah.
Yeah, but since this is non-human,
Hmm.
right? So since this is non-human, so that's why we are going to treat as a what
Singular.
Here,
pronoun
here.
will I use?
We will
Yeah,
use here.
singular
Yeah.
feminine.
Singular
Yeah,
feminine pronoun. Yeah.
hiya ayatin, right? Ayatun, right? So these are the ayat. Hiya ayatun. So we are going to treat as a singular feminine. Next one, abidatun.
Human plural feminine.
Salim floor. Salim.
Abidatan.
Yeah, so this is plural. What kind of plural?
Feminine.
Human plural.
Sound human plural.
Sound feminine.
Yes, sound human plural.
Mhm.
Okay, so this is, and what is the Arabic version of it? Sound human plural, and this is feminine of it.
Mhm.
So what sister your question again?
I think we say
Musanna Salim.
Abidatun.
Musanna Salim. Something like that.
Abidatun.
Abidatun. Singular.
Muannas.
Jama Muannas Salim.
Yes.
One Salim, yeah.
Yes, that was the term, subhanallah. So Jama,
Muannas.
Salim.
Muannas, Salim. So that is the Arabic version. And in English, we're gonna say sound
Feminine
Human.
plural.
Sound feminine
feminine.
plural.
Yeah.
plural.
Sound feminine plural. Jama Muannas Salim. Okay, so we need to remember these two terms. Okay, so and what pronoun should I use with that?
Hunna.
Hunna. Hunna.
Very good, hunna. Right, so since this is human, right, so I'm not gonna use here. I'm gonna use, this is regular plural basically, and feminine version. So I'm gonna use hunna with it. Hunna abidatun. What would be the translation? Hunna abidatun.
Worshipping women.
All worshiping.
All worshipping.
No, hunna abidatun is a
Hunna.
sentence.
They are. They are.
They are
They are.
worshipping.
They are.
Yeah.
They all worshippers. Female worshippers.
Yeah, they are feminine worshippers, basically we can say. This is a complete
Yeah.
sentence.
Mhm.
So hunna is mubtada over here and abidatun is the khabar of it. Okay, so now we are going to move on. Qisam. So alhamdulillah, Irab is done, Jins is done, Adad is done, and now today we are going to talk about type. Qisam, right? So Damair, what do we know about Damair?
Same. Hua, huma, hum.
Pronouns. They are proper.
Here,
They
Exactly.
are in rafa status.
Attached and detached, two types.
Yeah, there are two types, okay. And these which one are these here?
These are in
Detached.
rafa status and
Yeah,
proper.
they are detached. Hua, huma, hum.
Yeah, so they are independent pronouns.
Yeah.
Damir munfasil, right? So they are
Yeah,
damir
yeah, yeah.
munfasil. And
Mhm.
all pronouns are what? When it comes to their type.
Rafa state.
They are rafa in status.
Type is not
No,
rafa.
they sorry.
Proper.
No, they're proper.
Proper.
Yeah.
Okay, type is proper.
Proper. Yeah, yeah.
When I say type, do not say this is Rafa Nasab or Jar. What
No,
does
no.
Rafa Nasab Jar business with?
Status.
That is
Status, right?
Status.
Yeah. Okay, so this they are always proper. Okay, all the Mair. Doesn't matter they are munfasil or muttasil. Both kinds are what? They are proper.
Always
When
proper.
it comes to type, they are proper. So today we are going to see 7 things or 7 things basically which are going to be proper. And obviously the rest are common, right?
Mhm.
So words with lamut tarif. What is lamut tarif?
Al.
Alif Lam.
Alif Lam.
Okay, yeah, alif lam. So lamut tarif, basically we are saying this lam makes things proper,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
lamut tarif, when we have al on something, that is the indication that this ism is proper, right? By adding, okay, this is flexible, or we already discussed that a lot, right?
Mhm.
Everyone is clear on that?
Yes.
The al in Arabic means the, which makes the word specific. As mentioned before, remember that tanween and al never come together. For example, the word al muslimun would be wrong, right? So we need to say al muslim,
Muslim. Mu.
right? So this is haram, that we can have al and tanween together. And then we also know that partly flexible word is made fully flexible in 2 ways. When we are adding al,
And Mudaf.
or we are
Mudaf.
making it mudaf, not mudaf
Mudaf.
ilayhi,
Mudaf.
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 Okay, so when it is becoming mudaf, then it can be fully flexible. And we discussed that in our last session, I believe, right? So basically we are saying that lamu tarif, right? So whenever we have lamu tarif before any ism, that is proper, one thing. Secondly, specific names. Obviously, we know that all the names like Makkah, Hamza, they are proper, right?
Yeah.
Third category gonna be the pronouns. All pronouns. Doesn't matter they are munfasil or muttasil, they, when it comes to their type, they are proper. Then number 4 is pointers. So all pointers, asmaul ishara, they are proper. And what are asmaul ishara? Hada and hadi.
Hazani haulai, hazihi
Yeah.
hazani haulai, zalika zanika ulaika, tilka
Tilka
zanika
tanika
ulaika.
ulaika.
Very good. So these are all asmaul ishara. What do we know about asmaul ishara? What is so special about them? They are proper.
Proper.
One thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to know more about it. We already discussed when we were doing pointer fragment. We did pointer fragment, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so we learned something over there about these asma. Can someone remind me what were those points?
If al comes after Ismul Ishara, it will be a fragment, and if a proper noun followed by a common noun is a Jumla Ismiya.
Very good. So basically, these asmaul ishara, they can create either a sentence or they can create a fragment.
Yeah.
So how we will know that, okay, over here it is fragment and over there it is a sentence?
If there is alif lam next to them, then that's
Then it's fragment.
the next. I mean, beginning the word after it, then it is a fragment.
Exactly, right? So
Yeah.
right after these are small ishara, if the next ism has al on it, then basically it is a fragment,
Fragment. Yeah.
right? Otherwise it will be a sentence. For example, if I say haza
Hazal Baiti or Haza
masjidun,
Baitun.
Yeah. Haza
Yeah.
kitabun. Yeah.
so haza masjidun, now I do not have al after haza. So that
This
means
is
this is
A
a
sentence.
sentence now.
is a
So
mosque.
haza is my mubtada, masjidun is my khabar, and I'm putting after my mubtada, part before is, right? So I have is in between. So this is a masjid. But when I say hazal,
هذا المسجد
This
كبير.
is a fragment. This is a fragment.
right? So now right after haza you have al.
Al.
So that means this is a fragment. So now translation would be this masjid,
This masjid.
right?
Yeah.
This masjid, and more information is coming about this masjid. This masjid is beautiful, or this masjid is close to my place, or whatever, right? So we need to remember that about Asmaul Ishara. Then another category is Asmaul Mosula, right? Inshallah, we are going to talk more about them in our future classes. So Asmaul Mosula, Alladhi, Alladhani for the dual, and then Alladhina is the plural of it. And this is masculine. This is masculine version. And then the feminine version is Allati. Allati, Allatani is the dual version of it. And then for plural, we have three versions. Allati, Allawati, and Allai.
Yeah.
These are the three versions for Allati. And then we have Ma and Man. Right? Ma and Man. Ma for what?
Non-active.
You're asking a non-active question.
Non-living.
Non-living things.
Yes, and Man
And
for
none is for living.
None for living.
Human
Yes.
beings. You know.
for Akil, we can say, right? Yeah. So these are Asmaul Mosula are proper. Right? They are going to be proper.
Proper.
Then the sixth one is the one being called. So the one being called means when I say ya, the regular is some Zaidun, right?
Yeah, Zaid.
Zaidun. But when I'm calling Zaid, right, then I cannot say Zaidun.
Ya Zaidu.
Ya Zaid.
Ya Zaidu.
So when you are calling to someone, obviously that person is proper. Even though when I say waladu, waladu mean a boy, right? But when I say ya, I'm calling this boy now. This boy is not common anymore, right? That is becoming proper now. Ya waladu. So this is proper now. Ya Hamzatu, Ya Zaidu, right? So these names are already proper, but the good example is Ya Waladu. Waladun mean a boy or a child or a whatever, right? But when I'm calling, even though I don't know this boy, I'm on the street, I need a help, right? So I'm saying, oh boy, right? Help me. So now I'm talking to a particular boy. So this Ya Waladu, when we are calling to someone, that will become proper. And what else do we know about Munada? When we are calling to Idafa fragment, then what's gonna happen?
It will become
flexible or something.
It will probably become proper.
Yeah.
It what?
No, it will be proper.
For example, I say Yar. Huh?
Because it's nasab.
Exactly. When I say Ya Rasul, Ya Rasulu, I can say.
No, Ya Rasul Allah.
Yes, but when I say Rasul, when I add the word Allah with it, I'm making it Idafa fragment.
Rasulullahi.
So then I cannot say Rasulullah anymore. I need to say Ya Rasulallah.
Wallahi.
So this is also a rule on a side note, because I explained that already. So I'm just reminding you guys. We need to remember. So munada is always, munada means the one we are calling. So munada is always going to be proper. Always going to be what?
Proper.
Proper. And then we are learning that when we are calling to idafa fragment, then the person we are calling to, our mudaf, is always going to be nasab. We cannot have it rafa or jar version of it. Okay? So Ya Rasulallah, not Ya Rasulullah. Then number 7, the last point. If the mudaf ilayhi is proper, then the mudaf is going to be proper as well. We know that rule, right?
Yeah,
when we did that, when we did idafa fragment.
Yeah, you taught us.
Yeah. Why this rule?
Because mudaf is dictated by mudaf ilayhi.
Yeah, why?
Because it shows possession.
Because mudaf cannot have alif lam.
Exactly. Thank you so much. Because our mudaf is not going to take al ever. Right? So mudaf cannot take al. So now we are going to look at mudaf ilayhi. If mudaf ilayhi has al, then we're gonna say or it is proper. Then we are going to take our mudaf as a proper. Right? Yeah. So these are the 7 asma, I should say, or 7 instant when there is going to be when it comes to type, we are going to say that this is proper. So now someone need to remind me all these 7. What are they? Quickly.
It's first is like words starting with alif lam.
When alif lam, lamutta.
One by one. Yes.
First the words with lam tarif by adding alif lam. If words have alif lam, they'll be considered proper. And it under it had 2 categories. One is simply by alif lam, and then the second is it's just by making it a mudaf. And then the second category was specific names, isme alam, and then pronouns, then pointers, then asma'ul masula, then the one al-munada, the one being called, and then if the mudaf ilayhi is proper, then the mudaf is also going to be proper.
MashaAllah, barakallahu feeki. Good job. Good job. Now someone else need to repeat that. So these 7 instances should be in our head when it comes to type, that they are always proper. Someone else need to repeat them. Quickly. Quickly, ladies. What's wrong? Should I pick you guys?
Yes.
Yes, Taza, I'll say that. So the first category is lam tarif, words with alif lam. They are all proper. Then specific names. Then zamai pronouns. Then ism ishara, pointers. Then ism masula, connectors. And then ism manadi, the one being called. And the 7th one is if mudaf ilay is proper, then mudaf is also proper.
Perfect. So we need to memorize these 7 instant. Okay, so these 7 things we need to memorize, that they are always going to be proper. Okay, that is your homework, to memorize them. Now let's see. We need to do this drill and see if that ism is common or proper, and give a reason. So huwa, is it proper or common?
Proper.
Proper.
Okay, give me a reason.
Proper.
Pronoun?
All the
Zamir
pronouns
are
are
All the mine are proper.
Proper.
Yes, all the Maira are proper. So this is the Damir. So that's why we're gonna say this is proper. Okay. Hudan,
done.
proper or common?
Common, I think.
Common.
Okay, common. And what is the reason?
It has tanween.
Tanween.
Very good. It has tanween, so that is giving away that this is common. Okay, next one, akramu. Common or proper?
This is partly flexible, but
Hmm?
Akramu is
Common. There is no
Common.
reason to be proper, right?
Exactly. Do you
Common
see
man.
any, all these 7 reasons that we have learned? Do we
No.
see any over here?
No.
no.
Do we see
Common.
any hudan?
no.
There is no al, right? It could be al huda.
No al, no tanween.
Yeah, exactly. No, tanween, yeah, tanween is because this is partly flexible. Akramo is ismu tafdeel over here, right? Remember ismu tafdeel? The comparatives and superlative degrees.
Yeah.
Akramu, yeah,
Yeah.
more noble or most noble, right? So these, that's why. Then next one, makkata.
So will
Yeah.
it be
Proper.
considered common, Ustadaji?
Yeah, it is
Proper.
Is the
because it is
Name
common
of-
because there is no 7
No.
reasons that we have learned so far
Yes.
to
Okay.
make it proper. So that's why we're gonna call it common.
Okay.
Now makkata.
Proper because it is
It is
Name of
the
a specific
Name of the place.
Name of a place.
Isam alam, you need to say, right?
Yeah.
Isam alam. So that's why makkata is proper. Asaili.
S.
It's
Sa-
proper because
Proper
of
because
Islam.
Al.
Proper of al.
Exactly. So lamu tarif is there, which is making it proper. Sabilan.
No.
Common.
Common.
Reason?
Tanween.
Tanween.
Tanween, or we can say
And
that
no
there
no
are
sign
not,
of alif lam.
Yeah.
No, none of these 7 categories.
exactly, yeah. Hada.
Yes, ismul ishara.
Ismul ishara. Proper.
Proper.
Ismul ishara, proper, very good.
Muhammadun proper. Proper.
Yes.
Proper name.
Why?
Proper name.
Proper name.
Name of the
Isam
person.
alam.
Name of
Yeah.
a person.
Yeah, so you need to say Isam alam. Okay. Then we have a little topic on kullu. So note that the meaning of kullu changes depending on the number and type of mudaf ilayhi. Below are some of the scenarios. If the mudaf ilayhi is singular and common, the meaning is each and every. So we know that kullu gonna come as a mudaf, right?
Bashar Mudaf, yeah.
Yeah, it is sometimes it's gonna come as a idafa fragment. So when it gonna come as a idafa fragment, then we need to look at its mudaf ilayhi to translate that phrase, because when its mudaf ilayhi is singular and common, then it gonna have different translation as compared to when its mudaf ilayhi is singular but plural, or plural and proper, right? So look at the example, kullu masjidin,
Yeah.
right? Kullu masjidin. Masjidin is singular,
Yeah.
right? And common. So the translation would be each and every masjid. Kullu masjidin, each and every masjid. So kullu is mudaf, masjidin is mudaf ilayhi. Its mudaf ilayhi is number 1 singular, number 2 it is common. Translation would be each and every.
Oh.
Okay. Then comes kullul masjidi. So now kullu is mudaf, but its mudaf ilayhi
Ilayhi
is
proper,
singular
alif
but
lam.
proper.
Mhm.
It is singular but proper. The translation would be the entire masjid,
Mhm.
because we are talking about one masjid,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Then it says kullu. So that makes more sense when we say the entire masjid, right?
Yeah.
So the entire masjid. So when its mudaf ilayhi is singular and proper. And now third one, if the mudaf ilayhi is plural and proper, right? So now kullul masajidi, and you see that, okay, we put al on partly flexible, and now it is showing us kasra, right? Yeah. So kullul masajidi, the translation would be all of the masajid. So this is very interesting, and
Yeah,
we will see that in Quran Pak some examples, right? Kullu ta'ami in Surat Al Imran, right? Yeah, so it says over there. So now let's see some drill. So kulla ummatin, what's going on over here? Kulla ummatin. So ummatin is singular,
Singular.
it's common, right? So translation would be each and
Each
every
and
ummah. Each and every ummah. And then I can say kullul ummati, right? So I'm making mudaf ilayhi proper now, and the translation would be entire ummah.
Entire ummah.
And then I can make it proper yet plural. Kullul ummati, right? And that would be all ummas, all nations. Now, kulli masjidin, translation would be what?
Each and every masjid.
Yes, each and every masjid. Now we're gonna say entire masjid. How we can say?
Kullul masjidi.
Yes, we need to put al on it, right? Kullil masjidi.
Yeah, kullil masjid.
Right? So this is entire masjid.
Sister, when we use kulli and kullu, difference?
Sorry?
When we'll use kulli and kullu?
If I put fi before it.
Okay.
Fi kulli, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I can put kulla. The first example say kulla. So inna kulla ummatin.
Yeah,
Right?
understand.
Yeah. So now, okay, now if I want to say all masajid.
Kullil masajidi.
Yes, kullil masajidi. Right? So it would be all of the masajid. Now, next one. Kulli shaytanin.
Each and every.
Shaitan.
Yes, each and every shaitan. And now, if one say entire shaitan.
kulli shayat.
kulli shayatan.
Shaitani.
Kullil shaitan.
Kullish.
Kulli shaitani is going to be the entire, and kullil shayateen is going to be all of the shayateen.
All of the shaitans.
Yes, exactly. Right? So this is how it will work. Now, kulli samarati
is all of the fruits.
Yes. Why? Because
Plural and proper.
Exactly. So mudaf ilayhi is first of all proper,
and plural.
Secondly
Plural.
it is So that's why we're gonna say all of the fruits. Now, kulli nafsin.
Kulli nafs.
Each and every.
Every soul.
Each and every nafs.
Each and every
Soul.
yes. Kullu nafsin zaikatul maut. Right? So each and every soul is going to taste the death. Nafsin. Subhanallah. Kullu ta'ami.
Kullu ta'ami
Is
ta'am.
the entire
Food.
the entire food,
All
the entire
food.
Yes,
all
the
type of
entire food or meal, you can say.
meal.
Yes.
Right? The entire meal.
I have a question. So on the first one, why is it kulli and kulli samarati, and the last one it is kullul samarati.
Okay.
Kulli
We should
samarati
know,
last one.
yeah, we should know that this is basically fully flexible word, right? So if I put inna over here, they didn't do that, right? But if I say inna over here, so inna kulla ummatin. Or if I put fi over here,
Kulli masjidin.
kulli masjidin. Same here, fi kulli masjidin. Right? Fi kulli samarati.
Oh, okay.
Right? Either over here I can say even kullu nafsin. You will see that in Quran Pak.
Yeah.
Right? So kullu or kulli. So basically whatever is before that, we can
We'll have to understand something is before that. Yeah.
It is all according to the grammatical construction of the sentence.
Exactly.
Yes. Okay. Jazakallah.
Wayyaki. Okay, so now that was our small lesson on that. And then this is basically the summary of whatever we have done so far. So there are three kinds of words in Arabic: ismun, felun, and harfun. Right? And then ismun, what do we know about ismun? That it has four properties.
Four categories.
Properties.
Not
State.
categories, four properties. What are the four properties?
Status, number,
Number,
gender, type.
gender, type. And then when it comes to status, right? So we can recognize status in how many different ways?
Two ways.
Two ways.
Ending
Yeah.
sound and ending combination.
Exactly, right? So Rafa, Nasab, and Jar.
Jar.
This is all three status. And how we can find it out? Either ending sound
Or ending
or
combination.
Ending combination.
Right? Or combination. How many combination do we know?
Ani,
types.
Ina, Una,
Four
Ani,
types.
Ina, no, sorry, Ani, Aina,
Aina.
Una, Ina, and Atun and Atin.
Oh, for ladies.
So, Ani, Aini, Aini. This is dual combination.
Mhm.
Then
Una,
Ina,
Ina, Ina
and
is
then
Ina,
Atun.
plural.
and Atun, Atin,
Ataini
Atin,
is
is feminine.
Yeah. So this is
Atin.
how we recognize the status, two ways, ending sound or ending combination. Then it comes to, we know that not every ism is going to show us, right?
Flexibility.
So then comes the business of heavy and light. So some ism, they can take tanween, the other they do not take tanween, right? Or they do not, some of them even do not show any haraka, like Musa. So Musa is not going to show me Rafa status differently or Nasab differently or Jar differently. It is all in one, right? So then partly flexible, we learn about partly flexible, right? And Mudaf is not going to take tanween, right? When we have al,
Then
then
it's not going to
some
take
is
the
not
name.
going to take tanween, right?
Yes. Allergic to tanween.
Yeah, exactly.
This is very interesting. Allergic to tanween.
Yeah. And then flexibility, right? We know that some words are fully flexible, then non-flexible, partly flexible, and then partly flexible over here. Non-Arab names, feminine and uniquely masculine names, proper names of places, right? So these things should be top of our head. This is a good summary for whatever we have done so far. And if you are not sure about any of them, you need to go catch up previous lessons, because this is important. If you are lacking, if you are not clear on them, then soon we are going to start sentences and all that stuff, and you will be struggling. So I would highly recommend that you guys need to review if you are not familiar with any of this topic. Then comes our number. So number could be singular, number could be pair, number could be plural, right? And then we know that human plurals ending sound like atun ending for feminine and plural, right? So we know the combination of human plural. And then we are saying that atun, this combination can be shared with the inanimate, with non-human things, right? And our combination una, ina. So this is masculine human plural, human broken plural, right? So this is all about plural, that we can have different kinds of plurals. Non-human plurals can have atun ending, can be broken plural, always treat as singular feminine, right? So this is about non-human plural. Then comes to gender. Gender, we did that, okay, default state of any ism is masculine unless proven feminine. So biological feminine, one category, which is real feminine. Then other are all fake feminine. The ism that ending on ta marbuta, alif maksura, alif mamduda, or body parts in pairs, proper names of places, non-human plurals, feminine because Arabs are so. So they are all going to fall in the category of feminine. Then come to type, which we did today, common and proper, right? If ism has al on it, it is proper. Proper name, ism alam, they are proper. One being called, proper. Pronouns, proper. Pointers, proper. Asmaul ishara, proper. And if the word after of is proper, like mudaf ilayhi is proper, then its mudaf is going to be proper. Okay, so alhamdulillah, we covered a lot.
Alhamdulillah.
Right? Yes, but you need to keep revising them. Otherwise, we can easily forget, and then we're gonna have problem in our next learning, because everything is connected. They are super connected. If you miss one lesson, if you miss one concept, you won't be able to grab next concept. Okay? And next class, I'm traveling, so I won't be able to take that class. So that is good opportunity for you guys to, whatever you think that is not clear or weak. So you guys need to catch up on that. Maybe one of you can have a class together at the same time and review. Okay, so someone need to take a lead, and you guys can have your study session at this time. Okay, so our time is done. So inshallah, next class, did we touch Musuf Sifa already?
Yeah,
Oh,
the last.
Yes, we did.
Yes.
We did. And Ismail Sara as well.
All finished, inshallah.
Yeah, okay. So, okay, inshallah, then we can go quickly. Next class. And subhanallah, soon we are going to be on our Jumla Ismiya. I'm very excited. Okay, fun starts over here. So that's why I'm asking you that make yourself strong so you can enjoy better. Okay, so inshallah with that we can end our session, and next class inshallah we are going to start. We're gonna do little review from over here, chapter 4. We will see where we can go. So barakallahu li wa lakum fil Quranil Hakim wa nafani wa iyyakum bi ayati wa dhikril hakim. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta wa nastaghfiruka wa nastaghfiruka wa nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifuna wa salamun alal mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.